Hey, what's up, y'all? It's been a minute since I did a little vlog. Just trying to keep y'all up to date on what's been going on with me. I've been at the hospital now for at least 70 something days. Trying to make it to that first 100, which is still a critical stage of this journey I'm going through. So far, everything's been successful. You know what I mean? As far as they did another bone marrow biopsy to see how the inside of the cells are doing, the new donor cells, and everything is accepted. All the old cancer cells are gone for right now. They don't see no trace of it. But, in the process of it, it's still the beginning stages. So, we can't get too hype about it right now or too excited because, the stages are still, it can still come back. They like to give it the first 100 days, then a year after to see if anything is gonna reoccur. It's still a possibility. So if you want to call it remission right now, it's kind of like a remission, But from so far what they've seen, they don't see any more cancer cells inside of the bone marrow. So it's a big, huge step, in moving forward. And I'd like to thank everybody that came along with this journey with me. There were those who kept me in their prayers and, just wished me the best and, called and checked up on me, see how I was doing in my time of need and things of that nature. I appreciate y'all, definitely. To my family, I love y'all, and I thank y'all definitely for the support and moving forward and pushing me even when I was feeling at my most low point. You know what I mean? Going through this stage, but yeah, man. It's when I was in the hospital, it was rough, man. Like, you know what I mean? I had, I couldn't eat the food because of the aggressive chemo I received in the beginning stages of the treatment. And, everything tasted funny to me, man. The water, juices, any kind of food that I ate, just didn't taste good. You know what I mean? Like it's the chemo taste. I hope you don't ever have to experience it, but that taste is just, it's kind of like what you hear people say now that, caught the coronavirus and, that live through it and they end up can't get their taste buds back or they can't get the sense of smell or stuff like that. The chemo kind of does that to your body. You know what I mean? It takes away your whole sense of taste of food or, you remember kind of like what it's supposed to taste like, but your taste just won't, when you taste it, this doesn't taste good. So, my time in there was kind of rough because I had to have my family bring me food for the most part. You know what I mean? Every other day, pretty much. Because I couldn't eat anything, the hospital food. I couldn't drink certain things, so they had to bring me food through the whole process. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna be all over the place. While I was in there, I had caught a stomach virus. I remember I was telling you about that last time. Days before I was about to get released, the first time I ended up getting sick, getting the flu. So they had to keep me and run more tests. And, it was just a long process, man. I ended up getting released maybe 50-something days in, you know what I mean? When I was probably supposed to get released maybe the first 30, depending. But, every situation is different, man. Going through this chemo, getting chemo and stuff like that, it kind of puts your body through a toll and, you know what I mean? The new donor cells, the graft versus host, what I was kind of telling you guys about the last time, which is pretty much when the new cells enter a new place, which is your bone marrow, and it's trying to figure out, like, where is it at, and should it get comfortable here and become as one with the bone marrow. So in that process, it may feel a little alarmed or a little scared, so it may trigger out different things in your body that may set off your immune system. You know what I mean? In my case, I ended up catching a stomach virus, which gave me a real bad case of diarrhea, and I had caught like a skin disease where my skin was like, it broke out really bad. You know what I mean? Back, front, everything. You know what I'm saying? So it was a journey, man. They had to run tests for that. You know, had to keep me longer, and you know what I mean, give me cream for the graft versus the host. They had to make sure it was fully gone before they let me go. You know, I ended up coming home taking a ton of medications, which is pretty much what I've been taking and still taking now. I take probably like close to 40 pills a day, you know, and that's just to still fight off the infections, you know, that my body still can be going through. That's why they did the first 100 days. They kind of still watch you and make sure that you're good, because you know your immune system is building back up and everything is building back up, but you know you still got to watch out for the infections. As far as, like I said, that graft versus host disease, you know, it's pretty much very much serious. I've been back in the hospital since I got out, maybe twice, you know what I mean, and just on random stuff. I got sick. I had caught a flu, and they had to keep me, and end up coming to find out I had an infection because of the tunnel catheter that I had removed while I was in the hospital, because it had I had it in for maybe over 40 something days, 50 something days, and they gave me an infection on the inside of my stomach, like the lining. The bacteria end up going down there and infecting the good bacteria in my stomach, and it was a whole another process. I ended up staying in the hospital another 5-6 days. Time before that, what happened again? I went in for a visit and ended up staying 2-3 days because I think my levels or something wasn't right. It's just, this process is just a lot. You know what I mean? It's not a 1, 2, 3 thing, because like I said, you know, for every little thing, they still got to monitor your body and make sure everything is good, because your immune system is, you know, still building up at the same time. You know, although right now my immune system is pretty good. You know, my hemoglobin, I think, is like 10. My platelets is like 60 or 70,000. You know, my white cells is a good number. You know, I think about 11 or something like that. You know, everything is on the up and up. You know what I mean? They did a lot of tests recently, and everything came back positive. You know what I'm saying? As far as a good outcome, rather. You know what I mean? So, you know, like I said, it's still a journey, man. I'm still going through this. You know, I wanted to give y'all a heads up, let y'all know what's going on. Yeah, everything is going good so far. You know, I'm here. I'm still pushing. I got to get my weight back. I went from first going in there, I was 255. Now I'm like 213. I lost a lot of weight. You know, but it's for the better. You know, I gotta build myself back up, build my immune system back up. Like I said, this blood cancer, it was very real. It was very it was a reality check. You know what I mean? I learned a lot in this process. You know what I mean? And I hope that anybody that's going through this journey, that see this video, you know, that had any questions, I hope it answered it and give you some kind of guidance on what you may be going through, or looking forward what you could be going through. You know what I mean? But like I said, if you ever in a situation like this, make sure you find the right doctor, a right hospital that's gonna, you know what I mean, take time out and, you know, focus on your needs and making sure, you know, what you got going on is important, you know, and not secondary, you know, because like I said, this is your life and time is of the essence when it comes down to having MDS, because once it turns into leukemia, it can get a little more dangerous and a little more tricky as far as it goes. But like I said, stay tuned. It's not the end of it. You know, I'm still gonna be vlogging and doing videos, keeping y'all up to date on what's been going on with me. Like I said, this is just me catching y'all up on what's been going on. I've been out the hospital now for like 70 something days. You know, trying to make it to that first 100. It's been a rough road. You know, I'm just thankful at the end of the day still. You know what I mean? I'm thankful because I'm here to tell y'all my story and my vlog. And hopefully y'all can go out there and definitely do something to save somebody else's life. I don't know the person that, you know, donated. You know what I mean? I don't know how long ago they donated, but I appreciate y'all. And I thank you for, you know, doing what you do. Because if you didn't do what you do, I wouldn't be here. And I thank you. Like I said, people go out there and donate to Be The Match. Go out there and donate to BeTheMatch.org. And like I said, just keep me in your prayers. And you know, moving forward, we're gonna keep talking about this MDS, keep pushing it. You know, please, people, if you know anybody that's going through cancer or anything like that, please get them their roses while they're here. Take time out to tell them that you appreciate them, and you know, let them know that you love them, and you know what I mean. You're here for them. You know what I mean. Don't wait till they're gone, and then you know it's a lot of tears and a lot of I should have did this, I should have did that. Nah, get them their roses while they're here. Show them that you know you appreciate them and you love them. Alright, this is why I started this channel. Like I said, this is my vlog. I mean, you guys know over my situation, what I've been going through and what I'm still going through. I'm not out the woods yet, so you know, keep me in your prayers, and I'm here. This is a Rose for Awareness. Alright? Peace.